50 Cent and Drake, they meet up in Canada. 50's gonna 50 as well, man. 50 was on stage, extremely petty.
Yep.
So
Yeah, man.
petty, bro.
Yeah, he thanked Canada
Hell yeah.
for just being with him and rocking with him, and and he even said it. Lou, what did he say? A couple of y'all,
Yeah, a couple of y'all kicked out Rick Ross.
yeah, man.
Rick Ross is
Pointing in the audience. A couple of y'all kicked Rick Ross.
Fifth, right here. One more.
Oh, so y'all ain't gonna let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh? Oh, y'all ain't gonna let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?
While Drake is definitely on the losing end of his beef with Kendrick Lamar and catching major shade from the hip-hop community, not everyone has abandoned him. 50 Cent recently traveled to Toronto to hang out with Drake, and he revealed that they're working on a secret project together. Now, despite not being a West Coast native, as Deirdre's protege, 50 has close ties to the West Coast, which is why Kendrick's fans are now accusing 50 of trolling Kendrick and betraying the culture. See 50 why Warren Lee had instead of his usual nice one during his meeting with Drake, and fans are trying to figure out what kind of message 50 was trying to send to the West Coast. Now, some fans think 50 is just being his usual petty self, and they're saying Drake is probably trolling Rick Ross. It has nothing to do with Kendrick or the West Coast. Also, IH lead out Kendrick, Cars who 50 Cent hangs out with. But fans are still side-eyeing 50 for his move, especially with the ongoing drama over Drake disrespecting the West Coast, and Tupac see the same. Drake met up with 50. He shared a photo of his new car that looked very similar to the one Tupac was in. And then the following day, Drake shared yet another mirror selfie, wearing a Tupac shirt. So with 50 being loyal to Deirdre, fans can't help but feel some type of way about him linking up with Drake. I mean, sure, it could be strictly business and nothing personal, but it's not like 50 needs Drake's help to grow his empire. He's been doing more than fine without him. So what kind of message is 50 trying to send by teaming up with Drake? Is he just making money moves and trolling Rick Ross in the process? Or is he actually declaring himself Team Drake and co-signing Drake's disrespect of the West Coast? Let's break it down.
You're making me feel so at home. Yeah. Because some of y'all kick Rick Ross ass, right? So I want to thank you again for making me feel so at home.
So while most of the rap world seems to have taken Kendrick Lamar's side in his feud with Drake, 50 Cent is not letting the beef stop him from doing business with Drizzy. On Sunday, July 21st, 50Y took to Instagram to share a photo of himself and Drake from their hangout the night before, and it set the internet ablaze. 50Y captioned the photo of him and Drake brainstorming last night, me and Champagne Poppy going to get the camera rolling, biggest thing on your TV. Meanwhile, there's also this video making the round online showing 50Y and Drake laughing it up over some drinks. So we know that 50 Cent is looking to expand his power universe. And it's possible this project he and Drake were brainstorming might involve Drake's past life as an actor and producer, or even a Top Boy crossover. And then it's also likely that 50's involved in the Drake-Kendrick saga could be more about throwing shade at his old nemesis Rick Ross. Just last month, 50 clown Ross after he got jumped in Vancouver for playing Not Like Us.
Hey guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world, That part where the young guy went he did this little move and got knocked right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chase.
But even if 50 is only doing business with Drake to troll Rick Ross, Kendrick's fans are not impressed. They're accusing 50 of disrespecting Kendrick and the entire West Coast and stirring the pot on purpose. See, the Drake-Kendrick feud isn't just about who's the better rapper for years. Drake has been slammed with culture vulture accusations, and he recently stirred things up even more by blatantly disrespecting West Coast legends like Tupac. And then with the PDF allegations swirling around Drake's OVO crew, fans are saying 50 might as well team up with Diddy next. Many fans are also accusing 50 of being a sellout, saying there's a fine line between being a smart businessman and having no principles about what you'll do for money. Besides that, folks are also wondering how 50 Cent, who was discovered by Dre, doesn't feel any type of way about cozying up to someone who's been consistently disrespecting the West Coast because, like I said, this beef is clearly way deeper than just Drake versus Kendrick. It's about the hip-hop community's frustration with Drake engaging in what many see as culture vulture behavior. On top of that, over the past couple of years, these feelings reached a fever pitch when Drake started doubling down on his disrespect for the West Coast and its legends. Ray first bragged on Pushibus that he's more loved in LA than Kendrick. Then on Tailor-Made Freestyle, he went a step further and used Tupac and Snoop Dogg's AI voices to diss Kendrick. And since Drake had already stirred the pot by purchasing Tupac's iconic ring, the West Coast wasn't going to just let this slide. Tupac's family also made it clear that they want nothing to do with Drake, and they blasted him for disrespecting Tupac's legacy by using an AI voice to diss Kendrick. The family forced Drake to pull Tailor-Made Freestyle from his social media account, and the attorney for the Tupac Shocker State, Howard E. King, said in a statement that Drake's unauthorized use of Tupac's voice was a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity, and the estate's legal right. King said the estate would never have given its approval for this use. The unauthorized, equally dismaying use of Tupac's voice against Kendrick Lamar, a good friend to the estate who has given nothing but respect to Tupac and his legacy publicly and privately, compounds the insult. But Drake didn't care. He continued to poke the bear and troll the West Coast on his Kendrick diss track Family Matters. Drake raps, "You know who really bang is Set My Ninja." Why now? This pissed off a lot of people on the West Coast. Because first of all, Y is from Compton and rolls with the same crew that Kendrick is affiliated with. And then there's also the fact that YG already told Drake to keep his name out of any beef on the track. Weird, YG rapped when it smoked. Don't ever mention my name. And let's not forget that YG showed his allegiance by standing with Kendrick during his The Pop-Out show in Englewood in June. Not only did YG rock the stage during DJ Mustard's set, but he was also seen dancing while Kendrick performed Not Like Us. But Drake being Drake, he just kept doubling down on Family Matters. He also alleged that Kendrick doesn't give back to his own community, saying, "Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees." But see, this is factually wrong because Kendrick has given back to Compton plenty of times. He just doesn't like to make a big show of it. Remember when he quietly donated money to his high school alma mater? It only came to light when Noisy asked him about it in an interview, and Kendrick was shocked that they even knew about it.
It's a little bit deeper than just the music. There's cats out here really trying to do something and really trying to spark the idea of positivity in the community. Let me tell my story. Let me tell other stories that's out here that want to do something different, but can't because you're in an environment where you just got to adapt. And what happens is it invites people in to get another perspective. It brings a whole another side of the world to Compton, to this backyard right here, and say, okay, these are actually people.
Is that why you wanted to give money to Centennial, to sort of steer kids in a similar direction?
Yeah, how y'all know that info?
Because we were there, we were at the jazz band.
Yeah, that was nothing I want to put out there in the papers or whatnot. I just wanted to do that. In high school, there was a lot of freestyle sessions. When you have people around you that actually see something in you, they give you that extra push. Stay in that studio, man. Stay in the studio.